PvE bounty hunting used to be one of the best ways to make money in Star Citizen, but in the last few patches, it was completely destroyed. The cargo that you can find on the ships wasn't worth it. Is it worth it in this patch? Well, let's go see. For my ship here, I'm just gonna use my Star Lancer Max. You never know, maybe we get a lot of cargo. For my bounty hunting mission here, I'm gonna take a large multi-crew craft with average support. You will need to look for a bounty around Ayala asteroid belt. This is the best way to loot ships. So I'm going to take this one. I have gotten other bounties unlocked as well. For example, if you take a look here, I do have bounties maxed out. This is the last bounty hunting contract. But you're basically fighting a hammerhead with this contract. And hammerheads don't really have that much cargo. Plus, it's a lot of effort defeating them. So not really worth it. There's only about 2 contracts that's worth it. And they are the 62k one, large multi-crew craft and heavy support, and the one that I have here, the 42k one. And if you go to rep, you can see I did max it out. So I've got access to everything. So I can definitely take a good look at this. Bounty hunting takes quite a while to grind out, maybe a week if you're grinding consistently. So I'm really hoping that they have increased the cargo and improved it. Bounty hunting at the moment is voice acted as well. They included a guy named Ken, and he will give little snippets of voice lines as you progress. So quite cool. So for our targets, we've got a Caterpillar, a Vanguard, and a Freelancer. But I'm going to finish off the Vanguard first here, just to see what we can do. And then I'll take on the Caterpillar. There's also a Buccaneer. Maybe I go for the Buccaneer first, because that thing can do quite a bit of it with its ballistics. They're all flying towards the Caterpillar, like I'm going to engage it. So very smart of the NPCs. They never used to do this. We just take out the Buccaneer first. I do quite a bit of damage. Let me see if I can get out of here. I'm a little bit surrounded. Seems like when I fly away, they go right back to their little caterpillar. So they're sticking close, they're escorting it. Quite a big improvement on the NPC side. They used to follow you so that you can single them out, but now they stay with the target, which is very interesting. They're taking down my shields. I'm gonna have to run a little bit here. Give them my back shield. And they're actually taking me out. I'm gonna have to go repair. This is too difficult. Okay, we made it out. In the past, I never had to retreat to go repair. Seems like the NPCs are a lot smarter now. They'll stick to the caterpillar, so you can't draw them out one by one, making it a lot more difficult to actually do the contract. Here you can see they took my engines. Don't have anything. Plus my cargo hold is open. But I'm gonna repair here at Sylvan. Managed to make it back to our target here. Let's see if we can do it now. A little bit more difficult than I remembered. Maybe I'm just rusty. The Caterpillar is still here with all of its supporting ships. We only got the Buccaneer, I believe. So we need to be careful here. Let's see what we can do. It's quite difficult dealing with all the target at once, especially when they're sticking to the target now. They're not closing the distance, meaning we need to take all of the fire all at once. It might be better to take a more nimble ship. The Star-Lancer is a little bit too slow to avoid any fire. We're getting in range here. I target the Freelancer. See if we can get that thing off the board. And I don't want to hard dive the Freelancer, but I think I have to. Just because there's so much targets. Okay, the Freelancer is dead. The arrow next. A little bit easier to destroy the arrow than the Vanguard. Get that damage off me. We go. Now for the Vanguard. And then I believe we should be done. We can take on the Caterpillar alone. We're not very fast, so we need to fire even from a distance. It would be better if we're close, but at least we've got 300 shots that we can use. Keep the shields down. There we go. Now for the Caterpillar. I'm gonna see if I can sit on top of it. Avoid some of the turrets. Okay, we're on top of it. Let's shoot the turret. Get it nice and down. My shields are getting wrecked though. Hopefully I can finish off the turret before anything happens. Okay, the turret is down, I believe. Now I can just chill. If I can stay in the blind spot, this should be a very good target. Might as well take out the other turret as well, so I don't have to worry about it. Then this thing is a sitting duck. Precision mode is really good for taking out things. Makes it a lot easier to focus. Okay, all the turrets are down. Oh, we got a caterpillar. Let's give it a scan.
Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. I'll get you paid.
There you can see a scan. So they do have voice acted lines now. So here's our cargo. 176 scrap. And the rest is pretty average. Nothing too crazy. No gold or anything like that. I'm definitely going to take the scrap. Copper and titanium, not really best. There's also a freelancer that I can take a look at. So here is the freelancer. You get scrap, quartz, iron, copper, titanium. So no gold on it either. I'm just gonna unload the caterpillar here because I worked hard for this. Might as well cash in and go see how much money we can make. Here we go, opening up all the pods. Seems like most of the scrap here is in front. These boxes are quite big as well. 24 SEUs per box, so pretty decent. I was really surprised on how the ships stuck to the caterpillar even though I flew away. So that's a big change they have implemented. Plus the voice acted guy, I didn't know bounties had this now. So quite a nice little update. Just the thing is, I don't think the cargo is too crazy at the moment. I might be wrong since I've only done one mission. This is this one. But this is a caterpillar, no gold though. So I assume it's only scrap is the most valuable thing at the moment for these missions. I'm very happy that I brought the Star Launcher Max. Since it's quite a bit of cargo and we need the space, this ship can take a crazy amount of cargo. Not the best at maneuvering or the best shield HP, but the cargo is the main thing for it. So a very good PvE ship if you can survive. Sometimes you can get a little bit destroyed, but it's usually not too bad in this ship. I believe this is the last box. I'm gonna give one last check before we go. We're all done here. We've got everything we need. Let's go sell at Grimhex. Here we go. Managed to make our way to Grimhex here. I'm gonna land and unload everything. I also don't think that you can spam bounty hunting missions anymore. You can't just abandon it and reset it since they implemented a thing where your missions don't respawn. It takes about an hour, so you can't just do them over and over again. And I believe it's the same for bounty hunting. So it basically killed the gameplay loop because you can't find missions around Yayla anymore. Sure, you can still do it around Daymar and so forth, but most of the time the cargo is very difficult to get off the ships once you kill a ship and it falls onto a moon. So not the best. There's probably still ways where you can work around it by flying into space and let all the ships follow you, but it's not ideal, right? Let me send the cargo down here and go see how much we made in total. Here we go, we're at admin's office. Let's go see at the terminal how much we made in total. Just say use. Seems like we missed about 4 ECUs, but it's not the end of the world. Complete, so in total, for about 40 minutes, we have made 259,000. So is bounty hunting worth it? I really don't think so. They need to buff the cargo. It's definitely not easy to do bounty hunting solo, especially with all the ships sticking to the main target now. Makes it way more difficult, but I hope you enjoyed this look at bounty hunting in 4.3.1. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to watch more videos like this, then you can watch this video right here where I show you where I start with nothing to earning my first ship in Star Citizen. Thank you for watching.